Welcome back. Let's admit it, after having babies, things around the waistline aren't always the same. And if you're thinking, why do I look pregnant when I'm no longer pregnant, or what should I do? One possible solution is Emsculpt. LaFontaine's Body Contouring Center is the premier center in Colorado to address common body concerns without surgery. And here with more from LaFontaine Aesthetics is Lucia Hazen and Dr. Ken Olazak. Glad you're with us, guys.
Oh,
all right, Dr. O, let's start with you. What are some of the common issues that you actually treat when it comes to body contouring?
Well, at our Body Contouring Center, we treat three main things. The first one is body contouring, taking away those unwanted bulges of the muffin top, love handles, back. And then the next thing we move on to is it's common to have some skin tightening. If your skin's a little loose as you get older, we can tighten that up. And the third thing, the new one, is Emsculpt, and when we can tone and build muscle with the Emsculpt. So those are the three main areas that we do, and sometimes we use combinations if people really want to get the full package.
Yeah, and these have become super popular. I mean, I think Coolsculpting is probably one of the most popular ones, wouldn't you say?
Oh, Coolsculpting is the most popular, and I'll tell you why. It's easy. I've had it done on my under the chin and body, and I can tell you I worked out that night and nobody noticed that I had a treatment. So that's the most popular one because nobody knows.
That's true. It's no downtime, nothing like that. But then there are some people that may want something a little bit more dramatic, right? And you do offer something like that.
Oh yeah, we do Tickle Liposuction, and that is an outpatient procedure where we can take out a little bit more dramatic effects, and it's all done as an outpatient procedure. You walk out of the... So we have choices for you to do the non-invasive and the more dramatic results.
That is nice, because sometimes people think, well, maybe I want this, but to have options, always wonderful as well. And then there's the skin tightening, and you touched on that. Tell us about that.
Well, skin tightening is really popular because as you get older, or if you have babies, your skin's not as elastic. It might feel a little loose here on the belly, on the arms, or on the back. So we have treatments for that. We have a non-invasive treatment that doesn't set you back at all, and then we have a more dramatic treatment that can get more dramatic results called the Renuvion.
Well, now under the chin is an area, and we've talked about this, you just touched on it a little bit, that you can have sort of that skin under your neck that you get when you age, but also you can just have had it, you could be a size 0 and still have that.
Oh, this is a common. People come in and go, when could I pull my skin away from my neck, and what can you do about it? And we have great treatment options for that. That's one of our most popular concerns that patients voice us.
Because when you look at yourself in the mirror, all of a sudden you think, I didn't have that yesterday, did I?
I know.
Then there's the muscle toning treatments, right? And this is Emsculpt.
Yeah, that's the new one. That's FDA cleared. That's the one that builds and tones the abdominal area and also works out and lifts the glutes. So it's a new FDA cleared device that you can see right here how it's really tightening up the abdominal wall to give you that better figure on the picture here. And it is just FDA cleared, and it's approved. Here you can see how it really flattened her stomach, and that's not fat. That's just muscle being tightened up. That you, as you get older after a baby, you get that little pooch in the lower belly.
Sure.
And this is one of the best ways to do that.
Look at that. That is nice. Now, Lucia, we haven't left you out. Let's talk about this. What's the great special you guys have for us today?
Today, it's 25% off. Treatments and packages starting at $750.
Whew, anytime you can get a special on any of this is awesome. Now let's go back to talk about the Emsculpt, because I've had the treatment. We actually had some wonderful video of me doing that, sort of. But anyway, what do people say most when after they've had it done or when they're having it done?
Well, our patients are really excited about the treatment because it is not painful.
Right.
You can go back to work. The results, we had a live patient on that you can see. She had her results within 2 weeks of finishing her last treatment.
Oh, see, that's nice.
Yes, they're very excited. They're motivated now to work out, to stay healthy. So it's a really nice jump start.
I think anytime you can have just a little jump start and kind of push you a little bit, it does help. We can actually have some great sound from one of your happy Emsculpt patients. Let's listen.
After the second session, I noticed immediately it was just easier to sit up. The exercises in the gym were a lot easier. I felt a lot firmer. And then it also kind of did a mental thing with me as well. I really wanted to work out more. I wanted to eat better. And it just really stepped up my whole workout routine. If you really just want to tighten up and firm up your core, I mean, my abs have never felt so hard, honestly. This is a no-brainer. It was for me.
And you said even though you do work out, your core's never really been your big strong suit, right?
It's always been weak, always. So this has definitely been a game changer for me.
It is harder if you've had children, or because that's what it sort of feels like when you're having the procedure done, is sort of that contractions of when you are pregnant. But afterwards, your body just does what it wants to do after kids. They kind of dictate that. This is a wonderful type of situation that you can do and use. So what would you say to people out there who are thinking, I don't know, I haven't really heard about this as much, because it's not something that is as prevalent. It's new to Colorado. You're one of the first to have it. It's awesome. Then let's say Coolsculpting. Would you say, doctor, what would you say to people on the fence about some of this?
I mean, this is a no-brainer. If you really want to get a jump start on not even toning, but you can tone your butt, get a little lift, tone your stomach. And the most common thing now is maybe doing both of them together, because you're treating the muscle and the fat.
And hey, it's that holiday season. We want to look good when we're going to the holiday parties too. So this is a perfect time to be jumping in there and making sure you get to make the most of it. Absolutely. You guys, thanks so much for being with us again. We love hearing about these new things. Give yourself a Christmas present, folks. Snag today's Mile High Living deal before it ends at Fontaine Aesthetics. Take 25% off treatments and packages starting as low as $750. Now here's the number, 303-355-4772. Be sure to visit denverfusionspa.com for all the variety of services. Fontaine Aesthetics paid for today's segment.